All right, it's the rundown in the corner again, brought to you by Impulsive Decisions by Dave Portnoy. We should always let Dave sleep on it, because then he'll stop caring, and we could just be back on the normal set, which isn't really that nice of a set. It's just a brown rug and TVs. But hey, here we are, filming in a hallway. It's the Barstool difference.
I like this one better.
We start off with the lottery, NBA lottery.
Fuck yes.
Phoenix Suns fan Jerry downtown.
Yep.
So go.
I've
Suns
been
out,
waiting
guns
for
out.
this fucking night.
Francis, you an NBA guy?
I love the NBA.
Do you?
So diverse.
Yeah. Who are you a fan of?
I like the Boston Celtics.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
they're we're not talking about them right now. We're talking about one team and one team only, the New York Knicks.
The Phoenix Suns.
the New
By the
York
way,
Knicks.
we had some distractions yesterday. Josh Jackson.
Yeah, that was not being charged with escape is not one you want on the record.
It's a felony charge.
Yeah, escape and resisting arrest. Hard to
yeah.
run away when you're like a 7-foot tall.
Did you
black
see
man.
why he got arrested though?
Yeah, what was it? Some stupid,
He was trying to
sneaking
get
into
into
the
a
VIP, right?
VIP section. They were like, no, you can't do that. But like, I understand it because you play for the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to be in the VIP section.
Yeah, I mean, it's prestigious to be a member of the Phoenix Suns.
Correct. Yeah, I said, but I was
The level
also,
of disrespect actually from that establishment.
whoever the
to
security
not-
guard was has to be fired immediately. But what I was saying about this whole incident was that when you represent the Phoenix Suns on the court, you represent us off the court as well. You can't be getting arrested.
All right, hold on a second. You got to explain this whole Phoenix Suns thing.
They're a basketball team.
No,
They're a basketball
why
team. Jared's a
why
huge
are
fan.
you a fan? What is
Charles
that
Barkley.
about?
I mean,
Dan
it's
Marley,
What about
Steve
the
Nash.
the 1993 season.
Yeah.
Shaq, Amari Stoudemire,
Yeah.
Sean Marion?
There
Yeah.
you go, the Matrix.
The
Well,
Matrix.
Your basketball.
But hold on a second. Where did it come from? Obviously, you're not
It's Phoenix.
actually a Phoenix Suns fan.
Oh, he disagrees.
Are you questioning my fandom right now?
You're a Boston
What gives
guy.
you the right?
So is
Well,
this an
the
irony thing?
the Red Sox hit a rough patch earlier this year, and he said, Tommy, you know.
Unbelievable.
The Red Sox hit a rough patch, and he said until the Red Sox win another series, we
Win
are
a
becoming
series.
win
They
a
had won
series.
a series.
We will become a Phoenix Suns podcast. So turn a little Suns out, guns out,
Yeah.
and the
Oh.
Section 10 cult put their sights on the Phoenix Suns.
Okay.
And when the fucking Section 10 cult decides to do something,
We do it.
they do it.
We do it.
And so now the lottery is tonight. The Suns are up at the top, along with
Purple
the
and
New York
orange
Knicks and
shirts
the
all
Cleveland
over
Cavs.
Fenway.
Tonight is the night my life changes.
You know,
History
Devin Booker.
changes.
Devin Booker's good. He scored 70 points
I was
against
there.
the
This guy.
Celtics.
I was
You
there.
were at that game?
Oh, yeah.
That was such a joke of a game.
You're just worried about the integrity of the game?
Well, it was like the Celtics were up by like 20, and then the Celtics fans started cheering for Devin Booker
yeah.
to just get open
Yeah.
buckets.
No, it's
But
bullshit.
you can do that.
That's not,
Why-
that's not
what's
basketball.
wrong
Because
about
then it's
that?
not impressive.
You know who plays the game right? Zion.
Yeah.
You know who's going to play the game right in New York City, the Mecca? Zion.
Are you ready for me to like become your basketball rival? Like if we get
I
Zion,
am
you'll have Zion
physically.
jealousy
I was
forever?
physically nervous at 9:30 this morning. Like
Yeah.
I want so badly to be back and able to watch the Knicks and able to commit myself again. I have no problem admitting I abandoned ship when James Dolan and Isaiah Thomas torpedoed this franchise. I want back in so bad, and it starts with this pick, and hopefully,
But you can
hopefully
still
with
get
the free
KD
agency.
and Kyrie.
I know.
You don't even
I
need
know.
Zion. Leave Zion to us.
No. Fuck this Phoenix Suns. If Adam Silver has one shred of intelligence and integrity, he rigs this shit. Do you know how much money is on the line here? If the Knicks fucking get Zion, the amount of money that the entire league makes, the amount of their nationally televised games like quadruple, the amount of advertising money that floods in, and it's there for the taking. Rig this draft for a team that's already the worst team in the league. It's not like they're gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe the Knicks won the lottery. They're
How many
fucking
games-
supposed to.
How many games did the Knicks win?
16 or something?
16?
17.
Oh, all right.
You want to hear a fun little fact? So I've been living in New York for 8 years. I've only been to 2 Knicks games. One, Steph Curry scored 56 points, and it was probably the best single performance I've ever seen live. It was his coming out party. And then the other was the one playoff game that they won against the Miami Heat.
Yes.
LeBron's
Yes.
Heat. So the only 2 games I've been to at the Garden, the Knicks won both of them, and they were both incredibly interesting games.
And when they're good, well, the whole city is behind it. It's the only franchise, nobody cares about the Nets, even though they're actually a pretty good franchise right now. The whole city gets behind it. Everybody right now, the Mecca, the MSG is always like a big performance for Kobe or Jordan or Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Everyone else plays well because they get up. The Knicks have never had anybody to do it for their fucking hometown fans. It starts tonight.
I don't know.
Fucking rig it.
I did
Fucking rig it.
I was doing a little math earlier, and they said that the Knicks have a 12% chance of getting
14.
Zion. 14? Okay, so that means mathematically there is an 86% chance they don't get him. And that's terrible.
Harvard.
Those are terrible odds.
It is such a kick in the dick that this is the first year they've changed the rules.
It's
the Knicks would have a
so
25%
likely
chance
that
as of the rules of last
doesn't
year.
go your way. It's so likely.
It really is.
The best chance is what? 16%?
14. It's 14 across the board for the
I
top
thought it
three.
was 16 for the top two.
14, 14,
Cleveland
14.
and Phoenix. I thought it had 16% chance.
Nope. It's the Knicks were the worst team. They should have a 25% chance under the old rules, but Adam Silver just makes up new rules. Why don't you just fucking make up the lottery order, you dickhead? Also, there was a palpable energy today. Thank you, Tommy. There was palpable lottery energy. There's also palpable field day energy today.
Yes.
Field day here at Barstool Sports. 10 grand on the line for teams like roughly of like 5 or 6 people.
That
so like
is no joke
almost
to a lot
2
of
grand.
these people.
Yeah.
That's real life-changing money.
You can see him this week at the Wilbur, folks. Get your tickets. Francis is live this Friday. 2 shows. Jokes
That's
like
fun.
that. Very well
I
done.
like that.
Very well executed. So people are amped up. I believe the captains are myself, Dan, Dave, PFT, Casey, Rhea, and maybe a couple other people. But I think that might
How
be
is the
There's
the
6.
draft lottery chosen for this?
Well, originally I heard it was youngest to oldest.
That's fucking
Then I'm
bullshit.
hearing that like we might have to compete for the picks. I don't do any
Yeah,
of
it
this,
should just
but I do
be
need
names
2
out of
grand.
the hat or something.
Yeah, I mean
It's
it
not
should be
fair.
a lottery.
Yeah, your age should, especially on the lottery day, it should be
Yeah.
an actual
Francis
lottery.
seems to be
Or-
the consensus number 1 overall
Or
pick.
you should let the captains be the people who are most likely to be good at this shit.
No.
You want to be a captain?
I don't want to be a captain. I don't even
Sounds
want
like
to
you do. By the
you,
rules you just
want
proposed.
the joy of being selected.
Yeah,
number
you
one
definitely wanna be
overall.
number
Well, in the schoolyard,
This is now
the
the
captains
schoolyard.
were the people who had the highest
Yeah.
likelihood of beating everyone else.
So
up.
were you often a captain?
I was always a captain. Yeah, and then I would choose.
Well, you are going to be the number 1 pick.
I would choose the sort of kid who didn't have a lot going
Oh,
for him.
would you really?
No,
No,
I
you
needed
would
that
not.
kid. I would let him rot. I would
Yeah.
rub it in his face.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you're
him
never
rot.
going anywhere because you're deformed.
We'll see. I mean, yourself, obviously, you're 9th best sport, 10th best sport is field day games.
Yeah.
I think YP is a good pick. I think PFT. Oh, he's a captain. Tommy will not be a good pick. Hubbs is a good pick.
sleeper
The Rocket's not a bad pick.
Depends on what we're doing.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it's a water balloon toss, which is great because
I'd
it's
be good at
fucking
that.
30 degrees.
Be good at that.
There's like one of those like sponge things where you have to like squeeze a sponge and fill up like double dare. I think you have to like fill up a cup. There is a egg spoon race. I think a potato sack race.
That sponge game reminds me of cum swapping. You ever seen that? That's pretty gross. When women do that.
Dude.
Ugh.
You ever been to a
Worst.
Holiday Inn, Francis?
Come swap with the curtains every time I fucking am on the road.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
I met women
just
doing
cover it. Just cover the
Like
room.
birds.
Thank
regurgitating.
God we don't have a sponsor today.
Earthworms.
Ellie will be a top pick for sure. Tommy will be a top pick for sure.
I like being slept on here because then that gives me a chance to be drafted to like Francis's team. Like if I pass through the first round
You want to be a second round
entirely,
pick? Yeah. No, I feel like if you're on the board, I'll probably scoop you up. To be honest,
But I wouldn't be your first round pick.
you might be.
Maybe.
You might be. Seriously. Speaking of like the fat kid who sucks, who gets left alone to rot, we got this video of this karate kid trying to chop through a wooden board. Can't do it. Really, just terrible form in the beginning. Just terrible. I mean, he's barely touching.
He was
touching
slapping
it.
it.
He was
It
just
was a
like
foot
this
slap.
little pat, and the sensei is hyping him up. All his little karate friends are hyping him up. Eventually, he breaks through that shit. The crowd mobs him. Great moment.
I did karate when I was a kid.
Did you?
I was
What
a
belt did you get to?
Yellow belt green stripe. So not very far.
No.
In Taekwondo.
I actually got to an orange belt, which is the one that is finally strong enough that you can use it to choke yourself while you jerk off.
Tickets are available.
Watch out.
Tickets
Watch
are
out,
available.
you guys.
I've been waiting for this. all day.
I love rundowns. Every time I do them, I love them.
Back to the
Is this your first at the
NBA.
new office?
first
Sonya Curry says she's going to flip a coin every single night to see which son, Seth or Steph Curry, her and Del Curry, will be rooting for each game. I feel like they should split up. Sonya should be a Seth fan. Dell should be a Steph fan. It's like Blazers and Warriors, like a house divided.
I don't believe her. I think
You think she has a favorite?
I think she wants Steph to win.
I think the opposite. I think she's probably like, I need Seth to like.
No, but
Like Seth Curry has definitely got like an inferiority complex
Oh,
at this
for
point,
sure.
and a W and a potential NBA championship
Yeah,
could
but-
really make things easier.
There should be no coin flip at all because the greatest spot to be in is when no one can blame you for rooting for both teams.
True.
Like yeah, that's a great spot to
Like
be
they,
in.
they should
Archie
have
Manning.
like
Yeah,
she should
you're
have
rooting for
a
both
Blazers jacket on and a Warriors jersey underneath
Yeah.
and just all game long.
Imagine
Yeah.
being a sports fan where it's literally impossible for you to have like a oh fuck type moment. It's just like you're
Well, you
excited
could,
for
you still
everything.
could though, like a
gonna
buzzer,
feel
like one
bad
of your
for
son
one or the
misses
other.
a buzzer beater
Yeah.
or like is the GOAT for some reason.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
but
good.
I really do think that she, even if she says that, she is still rooting for Steph because everybody in that family knows that his continued success breeds greater financial wealth, greater,
I also, especially
branding
if
for the Curry name.
if Durant's out, he's supposed to be out game 1 and probably game 2. That this is Steph's chance to remind
Yeah.
people like, hey, this dynasty started with me. I'm still here. So
Yeah,
there's
he's
probably more on the line for sure. But I also just think that parents have favorite kids. If my kids were competing, if it was Shea versus Keegan, right now, I'm rooting for Keegan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Shea has had like a 3-year run atop the power rankings, and now she's just become too much of a pain in the ass, and Keegan's just like a dopey little funny guy. So I would be rooting for Keegan right now.
That's
Now
why
it could
I-
flip, but at the moment that the series tips off, she's got a favorite kid.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. Whenever it's like boys versus girls, I root against women. But and especially when it comes to like the wage gap and whatnot. But like, as far as this situation, I forget that Seth Curry is a
Exists. I know. Let alone is a professional athlete. It's not like
Yeah.
he's a fucking, he's not like a MVP candidate, but he's no slouch. It's
No.
not like a Cooper Manning situation where it's like, oh, and then we got this like black sheep over here.
What-
It's like,
Can I be honest with you?
You should be.
I didn't know who he was before we started the rundown.
well, that's because you are nothing but a Suns enthusiast.
Right.
That's
Not thinking
right.
If
about
he's never
anything
played
else
for the Suns, then
other
who the
than
fuck
Suns
cares?
out.
No.
Guns out, so.
Sure.
Last topic, there was this cat on The Bachelorette last night. The Bachelorette premiered, and another girl, regular girl, had tweeted out screenshots of his text messages. She said, I met this guy at the bar, and he asked me out on the weirdest date ever. And there was this string of texts being like, it's my birthday today, and I have a birthday wish. You guessed it. It's to take you out on an ice cream date. I love ice cream, and I know what you're thinking. If you tell someone your birthday wish, it doesn't come true, but don't worry. According to Section 10, Article 5, if the girl is a 9 or higher in beauty, it cancels out the birthday whatever. So, like, please make this wish come true. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you do? What would you do if you had... First of all, I think it's dirty to put anybody's texts out there. Because when you're trying to run game, you're trying to ask someone out, or you're sexting, you're saying things that come across weird. This seems particularly bad, but a lot of things might be okay in the moment. I don't know,
Every
maybe they
te-
talked
every
about
text
ice cream at
message
the
out of
bar when they,
context
looks
you know what I
very
mean?
bad.
Maybe ice cream made sense at the time, and now it looks stupid, but maybe at the bar they were joking about ice cream. I don't know, things can get taken out of context. So I think putting this shit out there is dirty. But what would you do if you were like, yeah, I'm the ice cream guy?
Well, isn't he on the show? or
Yes, but he got
something?
booted off.
So he got booted off.
Which
but,
is, so he clearly kind of sucks if you
But
get
and
booted first
she's
night.
the Bachelorette.
The girl that tweeted it out is just like a regular chick who was like, oh, I met this guy at the bar once. He's a fucking
I
loser.
see. Okay.
Are ice cream dates frowned upon? You're the wrong guy to ask.
I
Kevin,
love
is-
ice cream dates. I
Really?
like ice cream. Yeah.
I know
think
that
ice
you
cream
probably
is
like ice
a
cream.
move in a date, maybe.
Yeah, you don't
think
say,
it's
hey,
the
do you want to
focus
get
of
ice
it.
cream? It's something that you end up on.
Yeah, I wouldn't meet a girl.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not like,
it's
hey.
a little young. I think
It's
a little
very
cutesy.
young. I
It's
don't.
a-
I would
Yeah.
maybe do it at like the beach or something. Like you're at like a beach town and you're like, oh, there's the ice cream. But I wouldn't.
Right.
That
You
would
don't
not be
plan on it?
part of my plan. No.
I
just
would,
happens.
if I were pitching a girl for ice cream, I would be like, hey, you want to come over, rip a bong, and then go get ice cream.
You smoke?
I smoke weed.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then you can get that adult flavor
Yeah,
in it,
'cause
and
we're high
it's
as
not
shit.
like, ooh, let's do
Yeah,
a
I
cute
think
build your own Sunday.
ice cream date is like, are your parents going to chaperone with us? Sort of
Yeah.
thing. I think it's very young.
It's a little immature.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree with you. I think putting the tweets on blast or the DMs on blast, I guess he opens himself up to that for being someone in the public eye, right? Like once you
Like if you're gonna go on The Bachelorette, maybe make sure you don't send ice cream date texts.
yeah, you
Can't do
have
that.
to know that people know who you are after that, and every fucking shot you take has the potential.
It just
to
ain't
turn
worth it
into
in my
something.
mind.
No.
For I mean, yeah, you can turn yourself into something a little bit on The Bachelor or Bachelorette, but to basically be like, all right, people are gonna start digging up all my shit. That's why it's great to just live with all your shit out in the open already.
Go.
That's it for the rundown.
book.
So field day will be today. I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll have to edit it all out. It'll be coming soon.
Yeah.
But
I could be in Boston right now, but I was told that I have to be here for field day. So
Have to.
might as well make it worth it. I'm
Wait,
excited.
there
go
was
Knicks.
something. There was something I wanted to bring up about in the after show.
oh yeah. Is there anything going on this week?
Oh, well, that sure. Okay, that wasn't what I was thinking. I am at the Wilbur on Friday, shooting my special. Please come out. Tickets available now at thewilbur.com. Would love to see you there. Thank you for that. There was something else that came up.
Oh, I don't know if this is it, but your appearance on KC Radio with Miss Pat is all-time funny.
Thank you.
Miss Pat pushing her gay daughter and her beautician on you
it was
is so
strange.
funny.
She was like,
she
"Are
heard
you-"
that Francis comes from Means and was like, you want to put a baby in my daughter or my beautician?
Damn.
She was like, you gotta fuck my gay daughter. You gotta put your orange dick in her.
She made
that what
she
she
made
said?
Francis like talk dirty to her, and Francis was like, I would like to put my penis in.
Yeah, she was like, tell her come get this orange dick, and I was like,
Did
I don't
she say
feel
orange
comfortable
dick?
saying
Yeah.
that.
At one point she's like, they both got black pussy and they want me to put a baby in you, and Francis just goes,
Yeah.
I don't know
It
how to
was-
react to any of this.
I want to introduce you to my gay daughter and my beautician. If you're into black pussy, want to eat you and want to have a baby by you.
I don't even know where to begin.
With your wallet, motherfucker. With your wallet.
That was
First time
weird.
you've ever heard
Unbelievable.
your penis referred to as an
Yeah,
orange
and let
dick?
me just
orange
clarify,
rocket.
my penis itself is not orange, okay? That is
Pink hue.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is flesh colored.
It's Neapolitan ice cream, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Speaking of ice
So
cream,
It's a Cheeto dick.
yeah.
I've never heard that. I've never heard the connotation between hair and I guess penis pigmentation.
Yeah, I felt offended when she did that.
Yeah.
Ginger's lives matter, you know.
Whatever. Yeah.
So go watch KFC Radio on Gold. You'll see him in action. BarstoolGold.com/KFC. Go. Where can they? Is there like an easy link for the Wilbur tickets?
TheWilbur.com.
Oh,
Yeah.
TheWilbur.
Is there an after party?
Hell yeah.
I'll be at that.
This guy's coming.
Oh yeah.
Well, Red Sox Astros on
There you
Friday,
go.
and then after that, I'm going to try and catch the tail end of the second show, and then the after party.
There you go.
Yes.
If you're in town or you want to make the trip, highly recommend it. 2 shows. TheWilbur.com. Check out Francis.